Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Iniesta. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Tchouaméni. Delivers the ball.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Del Piero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cross goes in there. He rises in for the pieces. There it is! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Goes for a shot! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. This might spell danger. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tchouaméni. Ambitious ball here. Chance! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem, you just can't... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was quick to react. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Scholes. Now it's Figo. Otto could try cutting inside here. Big header! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Iniesta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to pass it through. Iniesta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Spectacular save! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? Figo. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Yamal, played in, terrific header, he's scored, and they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Frimpong is onto this, and it's Chouameni. Applies the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Find your way around this stadium.
And we're underway again. Serginho spots it and intercepts. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Scholes. Distributed tidily. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, important interception. Frimpong. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Out towards the flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard has created one goal already. Iniesta. Serginho. It's a throw-in. Chouameni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short.
The attendance for this match
can they
was
get him away?
72,306.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall. Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This is their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Ball is over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Odo. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Bullet! That was travelling. And it's Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Johnson. Tries to play it through. Fullet looking to get on the end of this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's neat. Scholes does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, they could be caught out here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta. He has found a way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Looking for the run. Bigo has it in a wide position. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Iniesta. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Hazard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now, he's got space here. Figo. Cross flung in towards the middle.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely shaped ball. 5 minutes to add. Serginho.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Johnson. Chouameni. That's an imaginative pass. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Johnson. Oh, super ball. He's tried one! The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Kalajic! It's bounced back off the post. Vieira is there to clear. That'll be a throw-in. Out to the right. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. That has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, a quick look at this lineup and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
China clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Yamal. Pullet
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, delightful ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Frimpong. No goals as yet. Yamal. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Foyt. Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Probing pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Foyt. And it's lofted through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And he's gone backward here. Great ball, and he's in here. Approaching the half-hour mark. That has not gone well. And it's Chouameni driving forward. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big.
He will be livid with himself.
Now it's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caught offside that time. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been won straight back.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
China clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played into space. Very
There will
nicely
be
done.
1 minute added
This
time.
interception, his positioning was spot on. Pull it. That's Nedved. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So, the first half brought no goals. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. This ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through?
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
He's tried one!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tramini calmly anticipates. Frimpong. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal.
In once more.
Big header!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn, and he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ball looks a good one. Mbappe! Not the most accurate pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now this could be a... And Hullet! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement. Ferdinand with a definite foul there. Hullet. Vieira. Chouameni. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries a deft little ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It is a corner.
Substitution for China. Number
It's their
20,
second corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 8, NEPES.
It's a mighty
Number
effort!
26,
They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal's
coming on the
cross.
field, Number 24,
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Number 19.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 13, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
Vieira can get it clear. China have the chance to go the other way. Hullet. He's on it, can he get away? He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, that's clever. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal. Now it's Johnson. Well, they could break here. Yamal. Johnson. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the first goal of the game. That's a shade optimistic. That's really well manoeuvred. And he was alert to it. Sheshko, and that's been intercepted. Some resolute defending there. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Gullit turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah.
Rooney is on. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expert. Bullet! It's in! And there he is, the epitome of enduring excellence. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Pele. Swung over. So what can they make of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pele. Steaming on goalwards. He's got full. Goal! Nil! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that looks a decent ball. Searching pass he's played there. Played into space out wide. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Rooney. Frimpong. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rodri. And it's Rooney. Played back in. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The less said about that pass, the better. Rooney. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's bustling through here! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Look at the space here! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now he's got space here. Gerrard. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pele. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rodri. Rooney. Oh, good spread. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Hullet. Hullet is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Showing good feet. He won't be happy with that one.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through and all alone! Great chance! Nemecha. Tchouaméni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control, A single goal the difference at
And we
half-time.
come to you now with a quick request
Caution
for
certainly
support
not on the
for our
agenda here
World Charity
from both
Fund.
sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is out of play. And it's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Foyt. And they can counter here. Decent progress down the left. Nemecha. Frimpong. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Chouameni. Nemecha. Rooney running with the ball. Nemecha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that big... Rooney! Frimpong. Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Makaleli. That's a look and place it forward. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Oh, terrible! And he shoots! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs.
He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pele. Looking for options. There's the shot! Played out to the right. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nemecha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Makaleli. And this is Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Lille grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's the throw. Chiellini. And it's Gerrard. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Brennan Johnson. That's beautifully weighted. Neymar. Now it's Pele. He might be in here. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 5 coming on the field. Number 2.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place. There will be
cuts out the supply.
Time.
Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get it through?
He's having a shot! It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you... And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Seedorf goes steaming forward. Quick look, then he's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a good ball out wide. Out to the right. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Figo. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's made its way to him. Figo. Figo crosses. Climbs up big! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Vicario did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He came in hard, very hard. Saliba clears. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal is herring after that one. And it's Frimpong. Played in deep. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Lam. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Deep cross. Neither side yet able to find the net. Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lam. Nemecha does really well to win the ball there. Lam really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Vigo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vigo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played into the middle.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's going right the way across. A probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saliba. Lam. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been cut short. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute
Lam.
added time.
Pelé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
It's a mighty effort! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Nedved. Now it's Figo. Cross to the back post.
He gets big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Collar! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. And he's being shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Frimpong with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Seedorf aims beyond the defence. That is lovely. Gets into some space. Across it goes. Searching pass he's played there. Pull it. Nicely spread. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Nedved. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferdinand. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Decent progress down the left. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Bigo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Nice looking ball. Yamal. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Nedved! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nedved. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Terrific header. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Into the last 5 minutes.
Coming on the field, number 18, Johnson. Number 43.
Can they get him away?
Number 15.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Number 13.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's going to go a long way. Hullet. Threads one in. And here's Johnson. Opts to play it back. Nedved.
There will be 5 minutes
Jamal.
added time.
That's a cute ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He rises! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much...
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when...
Can he finish?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Davis calmly anticipates. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni, and he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And the pass is intercepted, and it's been given away. Pull it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. Frimpong knocks it into space. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Chance for a shot!
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Lewandowski! Off the post! Frimpong tries to dink it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a throw-in. Shot could be on.
Darren Fletcher really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni is there and he can pick it up. Nice control. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Frimpong is onto this.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's gone long. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Yamal's cross. Tries from distance. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Foyt. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Batistuta threads one in. Chouameni tries to pass it through. And now the breakaway. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that was very necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look, then plays it in. Throw in. Great chance! He scored! A goal at a really telling moment. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper
He's having a shot!
Has a look and plays it forward. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Oh, smashing header!
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lewandowski.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, but
Shot a goal! It's in!
and look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of
Decent chance!
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's there to head it!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for a runner.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's onside. Chance to deliver.
Up he goes! Yes!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Climbs up big! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a crunching tackle.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Great ball, and he's in here, and Hullet! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Darren Fletcher.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played out to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Hullet. Hullet! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Out to the right.
Cross to the back post.
He gets big. In he goes again. It's a goal.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking...
And Hullet! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Keeper's dealt with that. Yamal's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Albertini. Cafu. Now it's Rice. Can he get it through?
Batistuta!
And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that's a key interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Howe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Albertini. And no, he's seen through all of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement. Le numéro 41. À sa
Final
place,
checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That's a throw.
il y aura 6 minutes de temps
That's a
additionnel.
cute ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Changement en cours.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could be danger. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Park Ji-sung. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Guardiola. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Yamal. Frimpong. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal has it in a wide position. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Frimpong. Yamal is onto this. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Foyt. Now, can they get him away? And he can clear it away. And he's being shifted off it. Still goalless. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Pull it. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Frimpong really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the header. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a cute ball. Pele is flagged offside. Darren Fletcher. A probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung. Nice looking ball. Now it's Cruyff. Frimpong. Played out to the right. Frimpong in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta is there to clear. Guardiola. 30 minutes gone. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's an Arsenal free kick. Guardiola! Tchouaméni looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. And Darren Fletcher. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Pelé. Yamal. And this is Hullet. Frimpong. Great vision. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Good ball over the top. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the pass is intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he spark a counter here? Costa Curta. Guardiola. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Those of you making their way
So,
home
no
on public
breakthrough from either
transportation
side.
today,
0-0
please watch the
after
screens of
45
train
minutes of
departure
action.
times from all local major stations. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Guardiola. Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Yamal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played through into space. Frimpong gets into a good position. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance! Superb goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played back in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Puskás. Now he's got space here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score, and Hullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cruyff. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Pelé. Oh, that shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field, number 18.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Frimpong. Johnson. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pelé. Darren Fletcher. Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. 75 minutes played. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Puskás! They've scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Substitution on the field, number 30, Frimpong. Coming on the field is number
Excellent
43.
challenge there, uncompromising. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And Hullet!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
pull.
Bullets! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pelé. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there's a probing ball. The final seconds now, closing in on goal. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
This is a quick reminder to
Well, it's picking up.